Like most people following Depp vs. Heard, I've been taking in so much news every day, looking for the good stuff, looking for the bad stuff, and this here seems like it's really good. Amber Heard sacks PR team days before she's set to take the stand, reported by the Daily Beast. And also reported by the New York Post on May 1st, 2022. And also reported by the New York Post with a similar headline, Amber Heard fires PR team days before she's set to testify. But they add in, after torrent of bad headlines. Well, that's true. Actress Amber Heard has been so upset by the coverage she's been getting amid her court battle with ex-husband Johnny Depp, she abruptly switched to a new public relations team ahead of her highly anticipated testimony next week, the Post has learned. It's not going to help. And I think we all know that, and I think the media even knows that. The Aquaman star ditched crisis PR firm Precision Strategies Thursday after getting frustrated with the press she's received since the bombshell defamation trial kicked off last month. She doesn't like bad headlines, one source said. She also said she doesn't like when things go public. And a lot of this is going very public, racking up, I think, billions of views around the globe. And, like they mentioned here, much of it very negative towards Amber Heard. The actress, who is expected to take the stand in Fairfax, Virginia as soon as Tuesday, now has a consulting firm, Shane Communications, on retainer, sources said. The switch-up came after several brutal days of testimony from Depp's witnesses and a fiery social media mob turning against Heard. Not a mob, just people spreading information that's true about the bad things that Amber did. They got to be called Depp heads and a mob and trolls. We've been through it, but at this point, you know what? The general public isn't stupid. They know it's not trolls. They know it's not Depp heads. They know that Amber's done a lot of these bad things, and they know that's why people have been calling her out, as they are now, and for the people who know, for a long time. Her new PR team, led by CEO David Shane, has experience working against Depp in his failed 2017 lawsuit against his former business managers, the management group. It helped highlight TMG's cross-complaint alleging the Pirates of the Caribbean star needed to hire a shrink for his compulsive spending habit of $2 million per month. Depp's failed 2017 lawsuit. He couldn't win it. The thing was pretty much rigged. Amber was playing Monopoly, drinking hot chocolate with the judge. Her lawyer knew the judge. I mean, come on. All right, that's my opinion about the Monopoly and hot chocolate. But her lawyer did know the judge. They wrote a book together. The thing did not look like it was fair on Johnny's side, so it wasn't failed. It was impossible. And it doesn't matter. Who cares? You know why? Because Virginia is a real trial, and the UK was A, not televised. It was behind closed doors, so we don't actually know what happened behind there. And B, the laws were different in England. So now it's like the real deal trial. Still, communications experts told the Post Heard's new flacks have an uphill battle ahead of the team. And in this case, we gotta agree with the experts. Absolutely. There's really nothing they could do to turn this around. And it'll be fun seeing them try, I guess. After years of narrative building, you can't change the public's opinion in 3 weeks when someone is suing you in a case, a crisis manager PR insider said. Ex-Pete Buttigieg campaign Mavin Liz Smith added, "It's crazy to change teams in the middle of a trial like this because you don't like the headlines." Crazy! Wow! Is Amber Heard doing something crazy? What a shock! Can't believe it. Amber Heard doing something crazy. I gotta say, this article's getting it right, but I also gotta say, this is really, really reporting 101 here. That's pretty much impossible to screw up. She said that Heard's ex-firm Precision Strategies, which was co-founded by former Obama advisor and deputy campaign manager Stephanie Cutter, is one of the best crisis firms, but they can't rewrite the history of what's happened, and I'm going to give a no shit on that one. They absolutely can't, and that's great. We don't want them to, because the history of what Amber Heard did is actually really incriminating, really bad, and goes against her. And we want it out there as wide and as far as possible. And it is very wide and it is very damaging. They also do say that Depp denies the claims, so this article here is mostly, if not all, on Johnny's side. But I gotta say, the New York Post doesn't have a great track record. They play finger in the wind politics. They'll write a bad thing about Johnny, bad thing about Amber, neutral thing. They're totally chaotic about it. But in this case, this one is very pro Johnny. Heard has never wanted cameras in the courtroom in the first place, but Depp's team won the fight to have the entirety of the trial testimony live streamed, meaning neither team could cherry pick what information made its way out of the courtroom. Yes, absolutely the right thing to do. And even though a couple of negative things got out about Johnny, I know he made that sacrifice to get the truth out about Amber. And the things about Johnny, really, it's not like people didn't know anyway about drug use and him falling asleep and him cursing. And everyone in the world has a temper at some point. So, whatever. But what people didn't know was a lot of the stuff that came out about Amber. And lastly, they say that Precision Strategies declined to comment. We don't need to hear from them anyway. What's the difference? They could not comment till the end of time. They could just go F off and not comment, and that's cool. They're pretty much just dead weight. And if she's worried, well, maybe she has something to be worried about that we don't quite know about yet. And a lot of people talk about Elon Musk, that he's paying her lawyer's bills, some people said, which is complete speculation. Yes, he helped her with the charity, a couple of $100,000, but we don't have any evidence he's actually helping her. I hear comments online, Elon Musk could buy the whole trial, but there's no evidence of that. And if that was true, she'd probably know it, and she probably wouldn't be this worried. So I'm thinking he's probably staying out of it. Is he throwing her a couple of bones here and there? A little help here and there? Maybe. But I don't think he's actually going to do anything really, really game-changing in the situation, because she's got some terrible press. He just bought Twitter. He doesn't want the terrible press connected with him. That's my opinion. I could be wrong. Time will tell. You guys let me know what you think down below. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I guess I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. Thanks for stopping by. See you next time.